Have you ever wanted to quit drinking? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 amazing things that happened to me after just 30 days of quitting alcohol. I'm also going to put the number of each topic in the bottom left-hand corner to make it easier for you to skim through the video. Quick introduction, my name's Ben. I am the founder of Hybrid Sobriety. I not only help you stop drinking, but guide you to become the most determined, disciplined version of yourself, so you can excel in every aspect of life. It's the only program of its kind, and if you want to work with me, I'll leave the link below in the description. Also, I have now made my 7-day sober course completely free. I'll leave the link below also as well. Back to the video. This video is probably the most important one that you'll ever watch on quitting alcohol. Why? Because I believe if I can just get you to the 30-day mark, you'll begin to see and feel the benefits of being alcohol free, which will make the rest of your journey 10 times easier. How do I know this? Because these are the exact same things that I felt after 30 days of quitting alcohol. After almost 5 years later, I'm still alcohol free, here with you to tell the tale. These points are in no particular order, so you might find some of the best ones towards the end of the video. But like I said, you can easily skim through them. Point number 1, my mindset changed. When I was drinking, I had such a victim mentality. Everything was happening to me. I saw myself as unlucky. Nothing seemed to go my way. I'd go out on nights out, get into fights, get caught on camera and get arrested. Everybody would say to me, everybody gets into fights, Ben, but you're the one who seems to get arrested. How crazy does that sound? You might see this in your own life. Relationships might not go the way that you wanted. Maybe you didn't get that business deal that you went in for. But something strange started happening to me just a few weeks after quitting drinking. I started seeing the things in my life, good or bad, as happening for me, not to me. My relationship didn't end up working out, but now I was in the gym, working on my body and working on my mind. I was waking up fresh every day. I was starting to gain clarity and perspective on my life. I was able to face reality with a more optimistic perspective, instead of looking at life through a smudged lens. Point number 2, improved productivity. If you drink just once a week, you're only going to be at 60% of your full potential for the year. I worked out that the day that you drink, the day that you're hungover, and the day after that you're still not 100%, that's 3 days lost per week for just one instance of drinking. 156 days a year. That means if you drink just once per week, you are only running at 60% of your full potential for the full year. I urge you to get a pen and paper and do this equation for yourself to see how much you're leaving on the table. Point number 3, better gym results. Now, I've always spoken about how I've always gone to the gym and I've always kickboxed, but I was always just ticking along with no real noticeable results. But after 30 days, I started to see significant changes in my body. Alcohol decreases your protein synthesis by 37%. That is enough to affect muscle growth significantly. Also for the men, alcohol reduces testosterone production. This is because alcohol is a harmful toxin for the testicles. Which leads me to my next point, weight loss. The average beer is 100 calories, but do you know what's even worse than that? All the junk food that we consume the day after when we're hungover. That's because craving unhealthy foods after alcohol is caused by blood fluctuations. Increased hunger hormones, impaired judgment, making high-calorie, tasty foods seem more appealing. Not to forget the social settings associated with alcohol. By the way, if you want more help with this, check out my 7-day sober course. It's free. It's got everything you need to quit alcohol in there. Point number 5, I got more respect. Now, I'm not saying that people used to treat me like dirt before or a god after the 30 days of quitting alcohol. That's not what I'm saying. But I certainly felt a positive energy shift towards me. I still get it to this day, but it's just compounded over time. I feel magnetic. People want to be around me. Compared to when I was drinking, getting into fights, underperforming in work, I just used to repel people away from me. If you're watching this video, you're most likely a high-performing businessman or woman. Maybe you've got a superior role at work. Respect is everything, even in relationships. If your wife doesn't respect you, we all know how that's going to go. But that's a topic for another YouTube channel. This ties nicely into my next point. Point number 6, improved relationships. Alcohol causes arguments and disagreements. Let's just say it how it is. This is mainly caused to losing control and a drop in our inhibitions. We've all let that friend down the day after drinking. We've made plans, but now we're hungover, laying on the sofa, feeling sorry for ourselves. Even worse, we might have sent that relationship ending text the night before. It sounds funny now, but it certainly wasn't at the time. After 30 days of quitting drinking, I noticed a more positive reception from others. Mainly due because I was just turning up to life in a more positive manner. Point number 7, improved confidence. Big one, and this compounds as we go further into our journey. I've talked about this before. After a bender, I just felt like a shell of a man. Mainly because it brings guilt and shame, the two lower states on the frequency chart. How can we have belief in ourselves if we're always waking up hungover? It doesn't make sense, it's just insanity. After 30 days, expect to feel more sure of yourself. Point number 8, better skin. I remember having a photo taken for a construction safety card when I was 25. Looking back at that card, I looked older at 25 than I did at 30. After a few weeks of quitting alcohol, you're gonna have noticeably brighter, youthful looking skin. Due to a few reasons, you'll be more hydrated and you'll have better sleep. Plus, you'll have no toxins in your body. Alcohol causes redness and puffiness in the face, which makes you look a lot older than you are. Expect to look and feel more attractive. Point number 9, I found more time. Instead of suppressing my emotions with alcohol because my life was so underwhelming, I actually had more time to pursue things that I wanted to do. And guess what? A hangover wasn't a valid excuse this time. I'd started taking my kickboxing more seriously. I had more energy for the gym. I even went down the route of self-development, which led me to starting my first online business, a Shopify pet store. Point number 10, improved finances. It was so easy for me to spend all of my pay packet on one weekend bender. For you, the cost of alcohol might not be a big deal, but it's the effect that it has on your personal and professional life that will cost you. That is where you will start to see an improvement in finances. I have a video that will be very important for your first 30 days, and it is how to stop cravings instantly. I always say, no craving, no problem. You can watch that video here, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.